Good morning, good morning. It's the Life Calling Coach. I am outside in nature, enjoying listening to the birds. As you know, I have given you a day in the life, the PTSD journey. Um, so today, it's been a lot of things on my mind. I'm out here with the birds for a reason. I've listened to someone on YouTube who has come through his own trauma, and he said listening to the birds will help reduce the cortisol levels. And those of us who are living with PTSD and past trauma, you need to always have these types of things in your arsenal. Okay. So today, though, I'm not triggered. It's a beautiful day. It's a little breezy. But there's been some things on my mind about how to proceed and how to go forward, because I can't go backwards. And that's the thing that's been on my mind a lot lately. I can feel energies, people pulling at me, wanting to know why Athena is seemingly okay alone. And I wanted to address that. I wanted to address why I am okay. I am okay. I am at peace. I am at peace. And I am at peace because I am with God. Because God has given me a peace that no one can ever take from me. And it's not something that I would ever trade. I would never trade my peace, because that is what's keeping me balanced and trigger free. So, last year I shared with you guys how I came out of the abusive relationship. I separated. I am starting over on my own journey solo. I was able to secure myself housing, and everything looks good. God is very good to me. I just want you to understand that God is very good to me. But I have no interest in doing or redoing what I did before. What God has shown me is that I have to do something new, something different. Going backwards only takes you back to be re-traumatized. Because most of the time when you go backwards, either in relationships, jobs, anything that causes you trauma, that it's very likely that that trauma is still there, or the source of the trauma is still there. In reality, everyone is not ready or willing to do their work and that's just it. It's hard work. I'm not even going to sit here and tell you that it's not. It's very hard work. And some people are not willing to do that work. But I do it because I refuse to stay stuck. And I know that not doing my own personal work, my work on myself, on my emotions, is what will keep me stuck. And I refuse to be stuck. So I refuse to be stuck. So I'm going to do my own work, and I'm going to continue to move forward. That doesn't mean that I hold grudges, because I don't. I don't at all. I am at peace with everyone and anyone who has caused me trauma, because I understand that hurt people, and that until they are ready to do their own work, they more than likely may continue to hurt others. So what I do is I just maintain healthy boundaries. I maintain my peace and make sure that the people who I do allow to be around me and surround me are also at peace within themselves, because that's an important part of it. You have to be at peace with yourself in order for you to heal and grow. So the boundaries is one thing that I do to make sure that I maintain my peace. I also am very aware of my emotions. I'm aware of what triggers certain emotions that will make me respond in ways that will not help me grow. I contributed a lot to where I ended up in the trauma cycle because I was experiencing my own trauma and likely was also traumatizing others. So I am very aware of my emotions and am not going to allow myself to stay in trigger mode too long. The sun is hot. I'm gonna move back over here. Yeah, I'm not gonna allow myself to stay in trigger mode too long. What I'm going to do is, when I notice that I'm getting triggered emotionally, I have things that I do to help me come out of it and not to allow the emotions to take over. Emotional intelligence is something that I definitely highly recommend to you, that you research, understand how your emotions affect yourself and others and your relationships with people, so that you too can find your balance and your peace. Right now, God is my anchor. God keeps me. He covers me. He provides for me as though He would if I had a husband. God is my husband. God is my covering. And that I'm thankful for. I keep myself in the spirit. When I have moments where I am triggered, I will go to my gospel music and get into the spirit and in God's presence. And that is a key thing that I do that keeps me balanced and keeps the triggers from taking over. So the message that God has for you today is, do your work. Don't allow others to convince you that the work you're doing is not purposeful. Don't allow others to pull you back into situations that you know will not serve your higher good. Vibrate higher so that you can attract people who also vibrate higher, who will help you move forward and grow, versus pulling you backwards into a pit where you may be triggered daily. At this stage in my journey, anybody who wants to come alongside me has to meet me where I am. You cannot be still in your hole or in your pit of emotions and think that we're going to resonate with each other. That's not going to happen. So you have to be purposeful about who you connect with, who you give your energy to. And like I said, you have to meet me where I am. And if you can't vibrate where I am, then we cannot vibrate together. That is very purposeful for me. I want anyone who listens to me to know that you can come out of those situations and thrive. Yesterday I learned that Bobby Brown's daughter, her death was a result of domestic violence, which we didn't know because they kept it private, which is their right to do. But learning that made me really understand the importance of safety and the importance of maintaining your safety, not being in a situation with someone. I don't care if you love them or not. If they're causing you pain, emotional, physical, spiritual, and mental, that person is not good for you. And it's not going to change as long as they are still vibrating low and still hurting and not doing their work. So you think that I can hold on and I can stay. Oh, they're going to change. They're going to do better. And then you spend 40 years, 20 years, and you're still dealing with the same thing. So make a decision today. Make a decision today to choose yourself, to choose peace for yourself, to choose love for yourself. And I'm not telling you to be angry or mean or hate the person who may have caused you the pain in a domestic violence or situation. What I'm saying is that you pray for that person. You get yourself safe, you get yourself grounded, you get yourself at peace, you do your work, and you pray for that person that they may want to make a change. Understanding that we can't change anyone but ourselves. So some people may choose to stay in their mode of hurt because the pain may be too great for them to even face. So they make a decision to just do what they do. And there's no judgment there because, like I told you, this work is not easy. But I'm thankful I've done it because not only have I done it for myself, I'm teaching my daughter how to do it for herself, how to not allow herself to get into a situation with a man and think that, oh, because I love you or I married you, I got to stay here and take this treatment, because that is absolutely not true. So the message today is, like I said, choose you. I choose me. I choose me. I choose me today. I chose me yesterday. I chose me a year and a half ago when I left that relationship. And I'm going to continue to choose me. So I just want you guys to choose yourself. Choose peace. Choose God. Choose your higher purpose. And vibrate in that higher energy so that you will not attract those who vibrate lower than you. Now, there are times when you may still attract them because your energy is attractive, because they don't have it for themselves. So they may be attracted to you because you can become a lifeline for them. But then you get exhausted trying to carry another. You get exhausted. The Life Calling Coach is also now rebranding. Yes, I am rebranding. We are going into mental wellness and life coaching, wellness coaching. So you're going to start to see some new things come out. Go check out the new website. I have a new book out. It's on the website. And I want you to just stay plugged in because I want to help you get to your place of peace. I want to help you get to your place of mental wellness, where you are able to grow and plant seeds for others. So stay plugged in. And what do I need you to do? I need you to live on purpose and not by accident. This is the Life Calling Coach, Coach Athena. And thank you for joining me.